Hi, this is Nima Shea, founder and CEO of Hummingbird's AI. Let me share with you one of the craziest things happened to us last night. I was testing our new infrared feature, which we just added a few weeks ago to GuacamoleID. And Sarah, my wife, was just sitting in there and her phone was working. I noticed a flash every 5 seconds coming from her phone. How is this possible? She's not even noticing those flashes. I was shocked and curious. What was her phone doing? Was it spying on her? Was it sending her photos to someone else? Was it a glitch or a virus? I had to find out. Let me show that in real time and explain what's going on. Your phone is not taking any pictures of you without your consent. It's using a technology Apple does. It's called True Depth Infrared Camera, and it performs a couple of functions that requires facial matching, facial recognition. One of them is Face ID, another one is attention aware, and proximity sensor. So let me clarify here. On the Apple's forum, some people thought that this proximity sensor is something that Apple uses in order to know your location. But this is different than the GPS. So the proximity sensor here is to understand that how far the phone is from your face, so that, for example, if you hold your phone next to your ear, it would reduce the volume or turn off the display. So today I'm going to show that quickly in action. So if you go to your phone, now my phone is on, right? Let me start from the moment that it's blocked. So now the phone is blocked. You would see that it's blocked. On the infrared camera, you wouldn't see that because there's a reflection coming, but in the regular RGB camera, you would see that the phone is locked. And so once it's locked and I'm holding it next to my face, you see there are some lights that are coming out of the phone. So this is in the state that your phone is locked. Then if I move it around, that's activated. So when I'm moving my phone around, again in the locked condition, the infrared lights are coming out. So you see these flashes. And it seems that there is not only one type of flash, but there are several types of flash. Some of them are wider and some of them are deeper. So then I'm gonna click on the display. So in this scenario, by clicking on the display, you see the the light comes out, that light is not visible on the RGB camera, but in the infrared camera, you would see that once you click on the display, these sets of different sets of infrared lights are emitting to the face in order to be able to see your face. So this is used in order to create a 3D composition of your face. And there are clearly different types of these infrared lights with different field of view. Now let me use my Face ID. So I'm gonna swipe it up. The Face ID is activated and you're seeing that the light is flashing to my face. So now the Face ID activated and I'm inside the phone. So in the inside the phone, if I'm going to an app, let's say I go to, for example, Instagram. So this is the Instagram feed. And if I'm on the Instagram, for example, in this case, I'm browsing, the flashes are continuing. If you notice, but it seems that the flashes are not 5 times per second anymore. They might happen with less frequency. or maybe it's 5 seconds. In the comment area, please use a stopwatch and see how often are these flashes. I'm not browsing Instagram, it's just standing there. So my phone is locked. Now I want to unlock it and then back to Instagram. You see these flashes are coming out of the infrared. So these flashes clearly are not seen by regular eye, and you don't see them in regular webcam view. Okay, so let's do another experimentation. Let's just stay in the home page. Let's see if these flashes continue. Yes. You see, I'm not doing anything. I'm on the home page on my Apple iPhone, and there are these flashes. One more time, again, another page. Let's see if this happens on every page of the apps of the home screen. And yes, it's confirmed that these flashes continue without touching the display. Let's do another experimentation. Let's go to another app, let's say Yacht World. Let's see if this is the app Yacht World. So let's see if this is just Instagram that does this or other applications do the same. I basically want to understand if this is something that, for example, certain apps are doing, or this is something that every app is doing. So I'm in Yacht World. Let's continue and choose an express cruiser. So I'm at the page that shows these yachts. And yes, the flashes are continuing. It seems that, again, the flashes are having different nature. Some of them are wider, and some of them are very much focused on some parts of the face. The phone is locked, so let me go back, use Face ID. So it seems that we have an answer that whether we are in the on the home screen, like now, or whether we are in the applications, these flashes are continuing. And it is confirmed that these flashes are not from the applications, they are from the phone. And it doesn't take any picture. So one of the questions that I did a little bit of investigation to see how can I turn off these flashes, because some of us, we don't like to be having like flashes, unknown flashes to our face, especially the flashes that we don't know how would they affect our health. First of all, I'm a medical doctor. So as a medical doctor, you always say the disclaimers. So I don't have enough knowledge about if these infrared lights are safe or not safe. They're probably, with a good certainty, safe, and they have been probably tested, but I haven't done any research on that, so I can't confirm if these flashes are safe or not. And if these flashes, how many types of them are, and how many points of infrared lights they are, like from the emitter they are using. But generally, I did a research and they were saying that the true depth infrared cameras, they are emitting 30,000 infrared dots in a known pattern when a face is detected. So basically, when it detects a face, it emits 30,000 dots into your face. These 30,000 dots, it seems that they have different nature. So some of them, they might be like circular. Some of them, as you see, they are like moving around the face. Some of them are like faster flashes, like this one. So they have different natures. So these 30,000 emitting points not necessarily would be flashed to your face. There are different patterns of emitting infrared light to your face. So going back to the conversation, how can we turn this off? And the steps that people, the community recommended on the Apple's forum, are they working or not? So one of the ways that I was reading people recommending to turn off these flashes is going to your settings and then area called Face ID and Attention. So there are three buttons over here, require attention for Face ID. First, now it's enabled. So I'm gonna disable it and see if that affects the flashes. I receive notification that it says requiring attention makes Face ID more secure. So I'm hitting OK, and it asks for my passcode. And now it's turned on. Face ID and attention, it's turned on. So let's see after that, do we see flashing on the face? And yes, you see the flash is still coming to my face. So this button require attention for Face ID. It doesn't clearly eliminate the flashes on the face. So I'm going to test the other one. It says attention aware features. And on the disclaimer, it says iPhone will check for attention before dimming the display, expanding a notification when locked, or lowering the volume of some alerts. So I'm going to turn it off. Again, it asks for my passcode. You see, they are all turned off now. And now let's see if we are still seeing flashes on the face. There's some light coming, but I don't know if this is related to Apple or not. But it seems that when I look frontal, maybe it's happening right before dimming. So let's wait for a few moments until the phone is turning off and see if within the last few seconds before locking the device, the flashes would continue or stop. Now my phone is locked and we didn't see those flashes. Let's try Face ID. Yeah, Face ID is still does light on the face. So once I click on the, or once I hit the locked screen, clearly the flashes continue. Let's go to the phone. Now again, one more time, doing experimentation to see if I'm receiving any flashes by disabling the attention aware features. So it seems that the attention aware features, by disabling that, you wouldn't see these flashes on your face anymore. Let's do another quick experimentation. So going to the home screen and see if the flashes stop here as well. Yes, I don't see any flashes on my face. So apparently this, and now the phone is locked. So apparently this feature is enough to stop flashes while you are using the phone, but not for unlocking the phone. So for unlocking the phone, we are still seeing these flashes. But while I'm using the phone, the flashes stop if I disable this feature called attention aware features. And that's in the Face ID and attention section of your settings. So problem solved. You might ask, okay, if I'm using Instagram, would this feature stop? So let's test it out. Going back to Instagram, let's see if I receive any flashes on my face during using Instagram. So far, I don't see any flashes. So by disabling that feature, it seems that the applications such as Instagram are also become flash free, which for many people it might be a concern. So if you have concerns about the flashes that are not seen during the time that you are in front of your phone, so you can disable them through this feature. So last question. If we disable Face ID, then those flashes that we receive when the phone is locked. So basically, when the phone is locked, you are seeing these flashes on your face. So do these flashes are going to be stopped if I disable my Face ID? Let's test it out. So going to the Face ID and passcode section. And this is the section, Face ID and passcode section. And the first one is iPhone unlock. So I'm going to disable it. Okay. So I disabled that, and now let's go to the home screen. Home screen. I do not see flashes anymore, which is expected, of course, because we disabled it in the attention button earlier. But now let's lock the phone, and now the phone is locked. I'm trying to unlock it. I do see some flashes still. You got that? So let's do one more time. Let's do. But let's test it out more. So clearly, because I don't have Face ID anymore, I need to enter my code. While I'm here, I don't see any flashes, but I saw a couple of time flashes when the phone is locked. Let's give it a moment. Now the phone is locked. Clicking on it. No flashes for now. So basically, with working on these sections that I discussed, one being the Face ID, using that for unlocking. So that was Face ID and passcode for iPhone unlock. Now I'm enabled that. So let's see again. Yes, the flashes return. So let's wrap it up. What we learned tonight is that, first of all, iPhone uses Face ID's technology and it's equipped with infrared cameras with 30,000 emitters to be able to recognize you during day and night for unlocking the phone and during the time that you are using your phone. During the time that you are using your phone, these emitters are flashing every 5 seconds or so. And in order to stop that flash, we found out that you need to turn off the feature called attention aware. And in order to basically stop the Face ID or any flash at all, you have to stop Face ID. So this technology is pretty interesting. At the same time, it's good to know what's the extent of the technology because it looks like a black box unless we do more experimentation and find out how the technology is designed. And that transparency is helping us as consumers to be able to know what are the upsides and downsides of the technology. And I think as consumers, we have the right to know that. So this series, this experimentation is not part of the Hummingbirds AI family. It's an experimentation that I'm excited about doing that. And this is my personal views. So thanks for watching and looking forward to the next video. If you have any questions, please post your questions in the comment area and also subscribe to Hummingbirds AI YouTube channel. Thank you.